Hey folks, Dickhanders here doing another action figure review, and this time it's for something brand new that I picked up today while wandering around town, and it is the Godzilla King of the Monsters Jakks Pacific sets. So these are 2 packs, the mini ones. The one I picked up is Rodan versus Godzilla. So we see Rodan in all its glory, but I'll get into that in a minute. Onto the packaging. So, for the packaging, you have an image of Godzilla down in the left hand corner, the monarch symbol, Godzilla and Eat at Rodan, King's Glide battle pack, create your own scene, bring the battle to life, and a lot of open space. The creatures are just here, little card pieces here which I'll show off in a minute, and then on the top of the box, don't knock everything over, you have another image of Godzilla roaring, monarch symbol again. Flipping around the back of the box, you have bring the battle to life, create your own scene, and then Godzilla King of the Monsters follows the heroic efforts of the Cryptozoology Agency Monarch as its members face off against a battery of god-sized monsters, including the mighty Godzilla, who collides with Mothra, Rodan, and ultimate nemesis, the three-headed King Gidorah, when these ancient super species thought to be mere myths rise again, they all vie for supremacy, leaving humanity's very existence hanging in the balance. And then you just got an image of the creatures in the 2-pack, which is Godzilla and again Rodan. So, and then you have 65 years of Godzilla, from 1954 to 2019. The Godzilla logo, legendary logo, and the Toho logo. So you got a few legalese stuff. And on the opposite side, you actually, if I can bring it in, you have the other sets, which is Godzilla vs. Mothra, Godzilla vs. King Gidorah, and this one. So I did pick up the Gidorah set. They did have the Mothra set, but I was only willing to spend as much on the 2 sets. They had the larger sets as well, which is just a single creature. So they have the large version of Ghidorah, or King Gidorah, and a large version of Rodan, which is pretty much an upscale version of this from what I could remember. But getting onto the figure, let me just swing it in there in a second. Give me 2 minutes. So, figure is nicely detailed. Has a kind of a leathery texturing to it. I'm not sure if it's picking it up on the camera. It is articulated somewhat, so you have a hinge in the wings, so you can hinge it back a bit, hinge it forward. I think it's designed to hinge forward more than back. You can slightly hinge it back. A swivel in the head. You can do a 360 for some reason if you want to have Rodan with a broken head or broken neck. And the legs are individual. They're not actually. I thought there would have been, a single joint between the 2 of them, so they move in sequence, but they're not. You can actually position it in 2 different ways, which is quite nice. So for scale, from wingtip to wingtip is about just a hair under just under 7.5 inches. Height standing, he is under 2 feet, or 2 inches. So he's fairly tiny, and he's not too bad. So the other accessory you get in this thing is this backdrop, which is just a piece of stock card with an image of a volcano. I think it looks very kind of Italian Romanesque area, so I'm pretty sure it's probably supposed to be Pompeii, could be someplace else. Not too sure, but it is a volcano erupting as seen in the trailer, and you get a little plastic base, it just slides into it. The card is in a little baggie when you get it, but it takes up most of that space. They could have easily packed it in behind the creatures and it would have saved on space. I think the boxes are a little bit too large for what they are. And then on to the main star attraction, which is Godzilla himself, with his what looks like to be a charge up on his spines. Not sure if that's picking it up on the camera. Let's see if we can zoom in on it there. You see his spines are actually glowing with the kind of blue glow, whereas the one that was in the Gidorah box is actually doesn't have that glow to it, I don't think. It just has, it's the exact same figure as I can see, with just the wash, a kind of a grey wash on it. I have the set there, but I will get into that in a minute for the next review. So, again, I'm not too sure if this is the same Godzilla that was originally used by Jakks. I think it was Jakks did the first Godzilla movie figures as well, and they did the small sets with the Mutos. So we never got those over here, so I'm not sure if it's the same Godzilla. They could have resculpted it, I could be wrong. But this one has a small bit of posability. So head can turn 360, so you have broken neck Godzilla. Arms can just move up that much, move down that much. They don't hinge in and out, they're just on the swivel. So if you force them, you could probably do a 360 on them, but that might break the figure. You have tiny range of movement on the ankles as well. Actually, it's not too bad. Get a bit of range of movement. Now, sculpt wise, he has like a grey dry brush over him on the front. His teeth are slightly painted. I can't really make out if his eyes are painted. They could be. As that he has the blue glow, which is supposed to be his charge up for his atomic breath. Nothing on the toes. He has some legally stuff, Toho, Jakks, all the kind of licensing agreement stuff on him. It's a fairly long tail, so for measurements, let's chuck old Rodan out of the way. He doesn't seem to stand too well on, just angle the camera down a bit. He doesn't seem to stand too well on 2 feet. You need his tail to balance him. So from tip of tail to tip of snout is about 7 inches, and height wise he stands just under 4, about 3.5, a little bit over 3.5 inches. And you can reenact the battle as much as you want. Roar. Unfortunately, they are pretty nice, but just to give a idea of scale, I don't think I have anything else that would be in proper scale with them, but here's one of the recent figures I reviewed, and here is Dr. Sattler from the Jurassic World, or Jurassic Park line, so you can see the height. Godzilla is a little smaller than the Jurassic World Jurassic Park figures, so not a big scale on them. There are bigger figures there. They did also have the 22 inch, I think it said, scale Godzilla. I'm not sure if that's in scale to any of the other figures, but the little 2-pack sets are quite nice for what they are. They're relatively cheap as well. So, and for what you're paying, you get a decent amount. I do like the sculpting for Rodan. I can't wait to see it in the film. It's going to be pretty sweet, I'd say. It doesn't look like does look like it has like the kind of lava effect going on with the wings, which is kind of cool. It doesn't look like bat, like a bat style design. It looks like it's rock, lava rock kind of type thing, which, if it's supposed to be him bursting out of the volcano, it makes sense. So overall, he's not too bad. So there you go, guys. Just a quick video review for the Godzilla King of the Monsters 2-pack set. Not sure if they're called the King's Glide Battle Pack is what they're called. So they just seem to be turning up now. Not sure if they're available in the States yet. I found these when I was wandering around at retail. Just wasn't even expecting to see them over here. As I said, we never got the previous film stuff, so it was a complete surprise to see them. And I grabbed them and I checked a review for them. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Cheers.